Nestled amid the dramatic limestone karsts and tranquil rivers of northern Vietnam, Hoa Lu stands as a silent testament to a bygone era. Though time has softened its once imposing walls and the wild embrace of nature has reclaimed many of its ancient stones, Hoa Lu's story remains etched in the landscape, waiting for those with curiosity and imagination to listen. To explore the secrets of Hoa Lu is to step back into the cradle of Vietnamese civilization, a place where kings once dreamed, dynasties rose and fell, and the foundations of a nation were laid. Centuries before the iconic citadels of Hue or the bustling streets of Hanoi, Hoa Lu was the beating heart of Vietnam. In the 10th century, as China's Tang dynasty loosened its grip on the region, a period of turmoil and opportunity dawned. It was here, in this rugged valley framed by the Red River Delta and shielded by jagged mountains, that a new kingdom emerged from the ashes of foreign domination. Hoa Lu was chosen not only for its natural beauty, but for its strategic strength, a sanctuary well protected by nature's formidable defenses. The story begins with Dinh Bo Linh, a man of humble origins who would become a legend. Born into a time of civil war and chaos, Dinh Bo Linh proved himself a shrewd tactician and charismatic leader. As rival warlords vied for control, he united the fractious land and, in 968, declared himself emperor, founding the Dinh dynasty and establishing Hoa Lu as his royal capital. For the first time in centuries, Vietnam was an independent kingdom, and Hoa Lu was its beating heart. Imagine for a moment the capital at its zenith. The river winds through the valley, its waters glinting under the tropical sun. Tall bamboo and lush rice paddies stretch as far as the eye can see, broken only by the dark silhouettes of limestone cliffs. Within the city, wooden palaces and graceful pagodas rise above the tiled roofs of commoners' homes. The air hums with the sounds of courtly life, soldiers marching, courtiers whispering, artisans crafting treasures for the emperor. The scent of incense drifts from temple altars, mingling with the earthy aroma of rain-soaked earth. But Hoa Lu's glory was not to last. After less than half a century, the capital would move, and the city would begin its slow descent into obscurity. Yet, the secrets and stories of this ancient place endure, hidden amidst the moss-covered stones and quiet temples that dot the landscape today. One of the most remarkable features of Hoa Lu is its defensive design. The natural landscape provided a formidable fortress, with cliffs forming nearly impenetrable barriers on three sides. The only accessible approach was through narrow valleys, easily guarded by vigilant sentries. The city's walls, built from packed earth and later reinforced with stone, traced the contours of the mountains, blending seamlessly with the terrain. In times of siege, the people of Hoa Lu could retreat into hidden caves and tunnels, relying on the land itself for protection. The capital was not only a stronghold, but also a center of culture and spirituality. Temples and shrines were erected to honor the gods and ancestors, reflecting the deeply rooted beliefs of the Vietnamese people. The most famous of these is the Temple of King Dinh, built on the very site where the emperor once ruled. Though reconstructed and restored over the centuries, it retains an air of solemnity and reverence. Intricate carvings tell stories of battles and ceremonies. Incense coils burn in memory of a lost dynasty. Nearby stands the Temple of King Lê, dedicated to Le Dai Han, the second ruler of independent Vietnam and founder of the Lê dynasty. Le Dai Han's reign was marked by both consolidation and conflict, a time of diplomatic intrigue, military campaigns, and religious transformation. Under his guidance, Buddhism flourished, and Hoa Lu became a center of learning and contemplation, as well as power. The twin temples, modest yet majestic, echo with the footsteps of pilgrims and the prayers of generations. Beyond the royal precincts, Hoa Lu's secrets reveal themselves in unexpected ways. The valleys and mountains are woven with legends, stories of hidden treasures, haunted caves, and heroic deeds. The Tam Kak Caves, their entrance guarded by towering cliffs, were once rumored to hide the imperial treasury. Locals speak of secret passages burrowed deep into the earth, where kings and their families could escape in times of danger. In the quiet of dusk, the landscape seems to whisper these tales, inviting visitors to imagine the lives that once unfolded here. Perhaps the greatest secret of Hoa Lu is the resilience of its spirit. Though the city's heyday was brief, its legacy endures in the hearts of the Vietnamese people. Hoa Lu was more than a capital. It was a symbol of unity, independence, and cultural identity. The rituals established here, the temples built in honor of ancestors, the laws and traditions codified under its kings, all became the bedrock upon which later dynasties would build. Today, Hoa Lu is a place of pilgrimage and reflection. Travelers arrive by boat, gliding through emerald waters between limestone cliffs, or by bicycle, weaving through sleepy villages and sun-dappled rice fields. The ruins are quiet, yet alive with memory. Stone turtles guard temple courtyards, their shells worn smooth by centuries of reverent touch. Fragments of walls rise from the undergrowth, their ancient bricks entwined with roots and wildflowers. In the early morning mist, the landscape appears almost unchanged from 1,000 years ago, a living canvas where history and nature are inseparably entwined. To explore Hoa Lu is to journey beyond the surface of things. It is to seek out the stories hidden in shadows and silence, to understand the persistence of memory in a land shaped by both grandeur and loss. The secrets of Hoa Lu are not always visible to the eye, but they linger in the air, woven into the landscape as surely as the rivers that run through it. As you leave this forgotten royal capital, you carry a piece of its mystery with you, a reminder that even the quietest places can hold the greatest stories, waiting patiently for those who are willing to listen. In the heart of Vietnam, amid the timeless beauty of Hoa Lu, the past is never truly forgotten. It lives on, whispering its secrets to all who come in search of them.